In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Arlington. Now an opening past the 30, and he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up the 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Play action now. Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Donovan Izaraku getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and 11.
From the gun, Jackson. That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Baltimore, first down. A gain of 31 yards.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Shamar James there on the stop.
A gain of 4.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
34-yard line.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he's in! Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On the play fake. First down throw there is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a game of about 1. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg. to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That's the linebacker, the former first-round pick, Kenneth Murray, in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
A first down throw for Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. And they've got it 2nd and 1 coming up.
Yeah, here we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards on the catch there. First down. Cowboys.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll throw again. Dak. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a few 3rd down?
And it'll be marked down at the 7th. And it will set up 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Yeah!
On play action. Here's Dak. Headed left. Fine time. And he'll take this one in. Dak Prescott. Touchdown Cowboys. His 2nd TD of the game. And this one gives his team the lead. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Now Jackson on the move. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Throwing Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
And 3 yards to go.
Off the play fake. Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Jackson. Rolling right. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And be taken down there. Here's a third and 10. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On play action, here's Jackson. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath. Now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build.
Back to the end zone. He's got it. Chase Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Avante Turpin on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10. At their own
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
Like, I love love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide. Of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side of the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Hey, report. What?
Here's a run. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
We're going to 54. Why? Yeah, there we go. I take it. Why?
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Travis Jones there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Second down, they need 7.
At the 31-yard line.
Here we go, 46.
Back to throw is Prescott. Back down the field for Lamb. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And 7.
Yeah, here we go. I take 4.
Now Prescott. Moving to his left. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Houston Texans. Cagney Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. Detroit! The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
On play action, here's Stroud. Falcons isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
He's throwing deep to the left side, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
First look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
180!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fourth down, Goff throwing. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call. The receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. They set up the screen here for Marks. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They go play action with Stroud. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
19 more yards. That's another Texans first down.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. The Lions out in front. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Texans with a chance to score.
18. Let's hurt.
Marks. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, he's still got 2.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Touchdown, Texans.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He connects on the extra point drive. And the Texans tie this game 7-7.
The game at 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Sailors now on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Cut. 180. What's that?
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The whole thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Goff to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Hits his running back. The 30. He's at the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. Hits some space around midfield. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
At the 23-yard line.
In the gun, Marks gets it. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
That's another Texans 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Their shot there on 1st down drop. Can't come away with any points just yet. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans tie things up at 14.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for
So we've got a
Houston.
tie ball game now as they send this away. Sailors now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23.
From the gun, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. And he fakes the spike. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively.
You never ever, as an offense like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They'll go for it. Goff. He's going deep. Trying for St. Brown, but it's intercepted. And the Texans get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself